So the moment of truth. Did I pass my dissertation? Because this is the deciding factor of whether or not I go on to the PhD. Hello world! So hello, my name is Ruth, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you whether or not I've been able to get onto this PhD. So background is I am currently on a 1+3 course, so that basically means you do your master's and then your PhD. But because the last results in terms of the master's program is a dissertation, and that was due in September, and then also you're supposed to start your PhD quite, soon after that. So it's kind of like you may start your PhD without getting your results. So your supervisor has to kind of like do a report whether or not they believe you'll pass, etc. So it's kind of like starting by faith, if I could say that. So the results are in. Yesterday I was at an event, so I was out the whole day, and my emails came through. And I saw an email saying, my results are getting there. I didn't really read the feedback. I was just trying to see what I got. So I'm going to share with you whether or not I passed or failed. Even though I was on my phone, I just want to come and, look at it with you on my laptop so we can look at it together and kind of see, things. So I've got my laptop here, and this is Minerva. So my dissertation, just to kind of keep you in the loop, was actually a scoping review. I've never done a scoping review before, so this was quite wow, I didn't know what I was doing at first. And I basically had to research a lot about what a scoping review was. Thankfully, the course leader sent me some papers, and then also my supervisor, who's going to be my supervisor for my PhD, she also sent me what a scoping review was. So I felt like I spent so much time literally trying to understand what a scoping review was before I actually done the scoping review. So before I actually reveal what I got, I do feel hopeful because I don't know if you do this as a student, but I try and put in my results in the calculator thing. So putting in my credits, what I've got so far, and kind of saying, what would I do? What would I need to get like a merit? What would I need to get a distinction? And it's so interesting. So basically, to get a merit, all I need is 54 in this dissertation, and to get a distinction, I think I need to get 79 or something like that. So it's an interesting case. So I will explain once I've got it. So I'm just trying to find the module. So I'm just going to put this a bit down actually. I don't think you will be able to see, but so I've got my research, and so actually no, it wasn't this module. It was Health Informatics Project. I've got here the grade book, and I have got 78%. Do you know what is so interesting about this? So I think you can see, so I've got 78, and I'm so happy about this because for those, let me come back to me. So for those who know me, I have literally had a job that during this whole year, I've traveled to 9 countries. I know at one point, some staff were like, maybe you should stop the job, etc. But I just thought to myself, this year was going to be a year where, I wanted to save as well. I wanted to travel. So I just said to myself, let me just continue with this. So I just feel so grateful because it's like, just believing in yourself, and I'm just so grateful because the scoping review, I'd never done one before. I've heard of a literature review, systematic review, so I kind of know those quite well, and a scoping review was new, and I literally was like struggling. And I just remember as well just how my faith got me through, so I'm a believer, I'm a Christian, and how my faith got me through. I also at one time, went off social media just to get it through. So I was just doing a lot of research on it, and then I wrote up my dissertation in like 5 days. So I aimed as well to kind of write one section every day. So I'm a person, and I think this is what happens with academia. You kind of have to know how you learn and how things work for you, because it can seem last minute, but it has worked out for me. So I started with my methods first, and then I think I did my results, and then discussion, conclusion, and then my introduction. So this was 5 days. Also, I'm that type of person. When I'm writing essays, I don't wait till the end for the references. So as soon as I've got a paper, I literally put it straight away into the blurb and stuff. So I'm so happy. I'm so thankful. But as you can see, I got 78, so I just needed 1% to get a dissertation overall. But I'm hopeful. So long story short, I had an experience where 2 of my assignments, I tried to submit them, but I was kind of, there was like a sign on my thing to do is I'm going to try to appeal. So my hope is that I'm able to get those 2 assignments where that happened, appealed, so I can get a distinction overall. But nevertheless, I am really happy. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. And whatever you put your mind to it, just go for it. So yes, so safely I can now say that I'm an official PhD student, because I just wanted for my results to come in before I'm officially saying that I'm a PhD student. And currently I have to leave my house probably in like some minutes, because I have a introduction today in the afternoon. So I'm just so grateful. I'm so thankful. And yes, maybe I should do a video about how to get a high mark dissertation. And yes, I'm just so happy. I'm so thankful. So much goes in my mind, but I just really see how, just believing in yourself plays a part. I have many stories about, in the past where, in being in organizations, and there was just so much going on in there. But if people don't believe in you, you have to believe in yourself. And I'm so grateful for just how far I've come. And yes, I'm just excited. I think I'm just rambling on. So I'll see you later. And yes, believe in yourself, hope for the best, and just go for it. If you want to work while you study and you can do it, just go for it. If your goal is just to travel but also do your work as well, just go for it. Because I feel like myself that doing those things as well that make me happy allowed me to be more productive. So yes, see you in the next one. This is Time with Ruth. Bye.